I am the beautiful vegan messiah.
Get you that water, okay?
It's a song. I didn't say I was, and she knows it.
Damn, it must have been a hard year for Ninja if he got blue face tats and blue eyebrows.
Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Noodle, and today we're gonna be looking at Sexy Vegan. If you guys don't know who Sexy Vegan is, he's this wannabe social media influencer who would do anything to be famous. He legally changed his name to Sexy Vegan and looks like he belongs to one of those celebrities before and after drug articles. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the video.
For the record, I don't call my brother sexy, I call him SV. Just last year, my brother looked like this handsome guy, but when I've seen his recent transformations with Sexy Vegan written on his forehead, it just breaks my heart. I describe my brother as lazy, unmotivated, crazy. He's a danger to the public.
Does this guy think that he's the Joker? Just look at his mirror, he writes shit like skinny with a big butt. And can we just point out he looks like the Daredevil dog in this scene?
My mother has two rules for my brother. Don't get arrested, don't do drugs. He can't seem to follow either of them. My mom is an enabler. I feel like he's been completely taking advantage of you, and I just don't think that it's fair.
If I just put him out there on the street and something happens, then I'm gonna feel guilty.
Is that a face with lips in the background? This dude is so lonely that he kisses his own mirror.
My mother has spent at least $500,000 on my brother, which is completely insane. SV wrote a book, The Adventures of Fargo Lefty. You can buy it on Amazon for $10. I'm sure my mom invested a few thousand on that.
And if we check out his book on Amazon, we have some amazing reviews like Masterpiece of Literature and Best of Our Generation.
He's only had 2 jobs. He worked for the deli. He came in drunk all the time and ended up getting fired. He worked at a retail store, took a lunch break, and never came back. My mother treats my brother like he's disabled. A lot of people have mental illness, but they find a way to lead a productive life.
So this dude tells his boss he's going on lunch break and just leaves? I mean, he never got fired, so technically he still works there.
First off, what do you have to add, or how do you react to what you've heard so far?
What she's doing hasn't worked, and I just feel like she just can't, in some ways she can't help it. She feels like, well, this is what I have to do. Why
do they have to include in her description refuses to call brother Sexy Vegan as if it's a bad thing? If my brother's name was Sexy Vegan, I wouldn't just not call him Sexy Vegan. I would just move out and block him.
You know, versus letting him learn from his mistakes and letting him learn to be an adult.
You agree with what she's saying?
I do.
Because you say you're tired of it, right?
I am tired of it.
And here's the thing, there's something that I refer to as emotional extortion. And he can be the extortionist, or you can be extorting yourself, but you're saying if something happened to him, you would feel guilty. And I hate to break this to you, but you're not in control of that.
I honestly feel really bad for the mom in this situation. She just doesn't want anything bad to happen to her son, but he's just extorting her emotions to take advantage of her, and it's honestly really fucked up on so many levels.
I get that.
Well, then you don't parent from guilt if you get that.
Well, then
or fear. You're paying him money because you're afraid what'll happen if you don't.
Yeah, and he makes me feel bad.
No, he gives you the opportunity to feel bad. You make you feel bad. You're the only one that can do that.
Oh.
You choose how you feel.
Okay.
And you say he's doing all this for attention.
Yeah. He does have some mental problems, but I think a lot of this is a show. I think he wants my mom to feel bad because he's too lazy to get a job.
Well, and y'all keep saying he has mental problems, and I bet you could stop 100 cars in Beverly Hills and say, "Does that guy have mental problems?" They'd probably all say yes, 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 yes. But I don't know. I don't know. I think he has some questionable judgment. So I would say that he's immature, but I think everybody has a currency.
He might be immature, but he can bust out a move. I mean, he's putting out like a concert for everyone on the street. Like, who wouldn't want to see their favorite dancer, Sexy Vegan, bust out a move on the side of the street?
Right? I mean, even children have a currency. Like if there's a certain toy they like and they have to clean up their room before they get to play with the toy, they tend to clean up their room. If they don't get the toy, if they don't, they clean up their room. If they get the toy anyway, they tend to not clean up their room. They just play with the toy. And he has a pretty high standard of living, right? He has an apartment?
He has an apartment.
In Hollywood?
West Hollywood.
And he doesn't have to get up and go to work?
No.
And he's had cars, you've given him cars, and if he gets in trouble, he has a lawyer right there, his beck and call, bail money.
I bailed him out the one time because he got arrested for losing his temper, basically, and then he was in Twin Towers for a week, and when he called, I said, I'm not bailing you out. And then he called the week later crying.
At this point, I think we should just lock him up in solitary confinement for the rest of his life if he calls himself the vegan messiah.
He said he got beaten up, and they weren't feeding him vegan food, so he wasn't eating. So, of course, you know.
But you've bailed him out more than one time.
He's been arrested 15 times.
Oh, yeah. Well, back in Illinois, I bet they were just small little bailouts. Paving the way for how bad he is today.
Coming up, he says he's just too talented and beautiful for a regular 9-to-5 job.
I mean, I fully agree that this peak specimen of man is too talented and beautiful for a job. Between the blue eyebrows and face tats, he should be a supermodel.
I am the beautiful vegan messiah.
Get you that water, okay?
It's a song. I didn't say I was, and she knows it. I was just like my dad, okay? 10 luxury cars. My dad told me I had the same name as him until I legally changed it. My mom did not bail me out of jail when she knew I was innocent. I'm liberating over 70 billion pigs in cages so small they cannot move for years, okay? I work. My mom's a sociopathic piece of I have the highest score in Hot or Not history. I got 9.9 out of 10 after 327 women rated me. Let's see your talent. Let's see your talent, you ugly piece of
Okay, stop. Hey, look at me.
Let's
look
see
at
your
me.
talent.
No, hey. No, you need to look at me.
I don't have to do
Okay, take him out. Security, get him out of here.
Thank God.
Dr. Phil really needs to chill out. It's just Sexy Vegan performing for his adoring fans. I mean, just look at that moonwalk. He's a modern day Michael Jackson.
Thank God.
No. You're going to come out here and use that kind of language in front of my audience. And audience, I apologize. That is childish
Awesome.
and immature behavior. And
Now I get to leave.
yes, you do.
No.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
And of course, he had to bring his girlfriend the mirror to the show. I can just imagine after the show, he's aggressively making out with the mirror in his bed. Okay guys, and that's about it for the video. I'm gonna go get the word sexy noodle tatted on my face and dye my hair blue. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.